Hello, Indiana HOSA. I am Dylan Selby, your president-elect. I have a few tips here that will help your state officer candidacy process go a lot smoother. So you've shared interest in wanting to become a state officer. You've talked to your local advisor, and now you're looking for some general advice to help you along the way. Well, let's start with my first tip. Tip number 1, starting early. Starting early ensures that you'll be able to overcome any of the obstacles that may come your way throughout the process. And also with that, you should stay focused and try to overcome the tedious and challenging parts of the process. Step 2. You should try to strive to maintain great grades in school and also achieve a high level of involvement within your community, whether that be sports, extracurriculars, or any other activities that you may do outside of school. It's important to be a well-rounded individual because that may translate to you being a well-rounded state officer, which is a quality that we search for. Step 3. Take your time to formulate great responses throughout your application process. We want to see what your accomplishments are, what you're proud of, what you're able to give us. And to go along with that, make sure that your STEM premiere looks fantastic and it shows all the accomplishments that you've done that you find to be very valuable to you, so we can see what you're capable of, what you have done, and what you can do. Next tip. Look on the HOSA website for some materials that can help you study for your state officer exam. This will not only help you feel more confident when taking the test, but it will most definitely help increase the score that you receive at the end. The next tip I would give you would be to have your 2-minute define your purpose speech memorized to a T. Practice with friends and family in order to help calm your nerves, because what you don't want to do is forget any of the words whenever you're up on stage delivering it to the HOSA members, and you just want to be confident and bold. I would also recommend that you practice common interview questions with your friends in order to make sure that you get a sense for how a real interview would work and how the interaction is if you've never necessarily had a job interview before, and it'll help you get familiar with some of the things that we may ask you, and it'll make you look more confident. And finally, to go along with that last point, confidence is key. In order to show that you know what you're talking about and that you're qualified for the job of being a state officer, be confident and show off all the hard work that you've accomplished. Being a state officer is meant to be taken seriously, and that's why this process may seem so long and challenging. It's because we want to make sure that the most dedicated HOSA members are striving to become the next year's leaders for the organization. So I encourage you to do your best and try very hard to reach a conclusion in which you are satisfied with. Again, I'm Dylan Selby, and thank you for your time, and I hope that these tips will be of use to you. Bye-bye. Your State Executive Council looks forward to seeing you January 11th, 2019 at Incrediplex in Indianapolis. There will be over 300 excited HOSA members looking forward to view our presentations. We hope to see you there.